skill set, man. Trying to get some fish out of the line. That's all right, man. Congratulations on it, man. Yeah, isn't she pretty? Isn't that just beautiful? Oh, congratulations, Bob. That's real beautiful.
Hey, Captain Dave Schneider, it's a guy's life. How's everybody doing? Listen, we're out here in Lake Okeechobee. It's wait. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Now, I know you're saying, Captain Dave, what the Sam Hill are you doing on Okeechobee? You're supposed to be in Michigan. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Listen. My plans have changed a little bit, and you know what? Listen, hey, sometimes you got to roll with the punches. But you know, Jesus knows more than I do, quite frankly. And you know, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I had these boys locked in since what, the 1st of November. Yeah. For like a month, these guys have been planning on coming and seeing Captain Dave. Captain Dave wasn't aware of the situation, but as it worked out, I didn't go to Michigan yesterday, or day before yesterday, and then yesterday I found out about the trip, so I came back down here from Okeechobee City, and here we are. Say hey, Parker. There's Parker, man. Listen. Parker, you guys from Kentucky? Yeah, these boys are from Kentucky. Now we got Parker. We got his daddy. What's your name? Adam. We got Adam. And I'm Don, right? And we got Don here. No, Dave, don't hit the rocks over here, for God's sakes. I'm on the, listen, look how close I came. Woo! This lake is ugly right now. This lake will eat you. So you got to be careful. Anyway, I shut the problem. We're good. But anyway, but Don booked this trip with his son-in-law and his grandson. And we're going to go out here today, guys. Okeechobee, you know the Okeechobee's been blowing like a mother scratcher for about 4 or 5 days, which means, you know, it means water's gonna be dirty in a lot of places where it normally isn't. Right now we're gonna check that water. We got some shiners in the boat, but we are also, these guys are artificial fishermen now. Parker's a high school fisherman. He fishes for his high school team, and so he's gonna want to, I'm sure he's gonna want to show off his druthers one way or the other here. But I'm gonna put a spinning rod in his hand at some point because Captain Dave wants to do a little drop shot today. But also we're gonna throw some crankbaits in the cuts and things like that. We're gonna try and play the percentage game here. But all that's out the window because we're gonna go up above Uncle Joe's cut right now, and we're gonna see if we can find us a shiner bite, just quick, just real early here. And by the way, the water temperature is 63 degrees. It was 50 degrees when my alarm went off this morning. So I told the guys, hey, let's go at 9 o'clock. Of course, that, you know me, 9 o'clock turns into 10 o'clock. So, but here we are, and you know, like Roland told me a long time ago, listen, get around Christmas time, Thanksgiving, Christmas time, he said, how you doing, brother? He said, those fish don't really, they're not ready to go until after 9, 10 o'clock anyway, so go catch your shiners, do what you got to do, and then you go fishing after that. Having said that, we are headed up. We're going to go, there was some nice water above Uncle Joe's. We're going to see what it looks like today. I would bet that it's probably a little dirty, but you know, shiner fishing, it's not like artificial fishing. Shiner fishing, if you can get yourself 2 or 3 inches of visibility with a shiner, I'm very comfortable in that kind of water. So let's be thinking in those terms, and we're gonna spend probably the first hour seeing if we can get a shiner bite going. If we get a shiner bite going and it really gets going, we may go get more shiners. But in any case, that's where we're headed. Captain Dave Schneider with Parker and the boys. We'll see you guys soon. Well, it wasn't fighting like woo! Captain Dave! Golly. Well, hey, Parker. Hey. Okay. So we pull out to the outside grass. We're fishing up above Uncle Joe's, and we just spent 45 minutes without even so much as a wiggle of a shiner, hardly. And we pulled up into this spot here. I want to see. Look here. All right, guys. What makes this special is it's an entryway into a spawning area. See this back here? All right. And I was just telling the boys. I was just telling these guys, this is, if you're gonna shiner fish, this is the kind of stuff you're looking for, and you just keep checking spot after spot after spot. Threw a shiner right up there. Golly, Parker! So Parker's not using his words too much. He's like, I don't know. I can't tell if it's, I don't know if it's a bass or what it is. Guys, Parker, that fish is probably 7, 8 pounds. All right, so hey, listen. All right, so I don't know about you guys, but my work is done here. All right, so now we're just gonna have fun. All right, you guys ready to do this thing? All right, good job, brother. Good job. All right. So Captain Dave, listen, I'm fooling around here, but I gotta get rods out here. We'll be right back.
Point your rod right at it, real quick, kind of quick. There you go, just like that. Wait for him now. Wait for him. Stop reeling. Let him pull you tight. When you feel him, hit him. Is he there? Oh, look at that. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Hey?
Captain Dave Schneider, a little update here. First of all, hey, listen,
I would like to tell you that we've been catching fish all day long, one right after the other,
but that's just not true. But here we go, man. We just set up kind of a last ditch, no pun intended, effort here. We're in a little ditch along the spoil islands here outside the Clueston Canal, and we've been actually throwing. Can you get the hook out there for me? Yeah, I got it. We've actually been throwing crankbaits for the last 2.5 hours or so. I mean, we had Parker stuck a nice one, probably about a 2.5 pounder on a crankbait at the very first place we stopped. And like, well, here we go. This might be, and nary another nibble at all. So finally, we got to eat some pliers. Those choke out hooks are something special, aren't they? Yeah. Anyway, listen. Update. We got Parker's live here. Hold on a second now. We got a group of fish that just moved in on this spot. Once he starts carrying, boy, you just want to close it up. You can reel up some slack. He might be, gently. There you go. There you go. You got, no, you didn't. He's on it. Rod tip up. Oh, you did miss him. Oh, gone. Listen, should we edit that out? Should we edit that out? I don't know. Let's see. He's getting right back. He's getting right back in there though. He's not playing. I need to get you right back in there too. All right, Captain Dave, we'll be right back. Hey, everybody, Captain Dave. Listen, I wanted to give you a quick lake report. I'm putting this at the end of my day with Parker and his grandpa Don and his dad Adam. We spent 6.5 hours out on the water today, and you know what? The bite was tough. But we caught one about 7 early this morning, and that was pretty cool. You've already probably seen that at the beginning of the video. I think if we had probably just been committed to shiner fishing today, truthfully, I believe we could have probably moved around up above Uncle Joe's cut where we were at, and we probably would have got some more fish. We caught a beautiful fish up there this morning, and actually it was in, you'll see, if you remember from the video, well, you find those cuts that come into the backwater areas, and whether you're on the inside or the backside, it doesn't matter. Those fish use those areas coming in and out, coming out, coming in, coming out. But I want to give you a lake report. I want to tell you what the water did for us today. It's that weekend lake report with Captain Dave. We fished up and down the Rin Ditch today with crankbaits. Nothing. We hit corners, we hit cuts, we hit everything. I'm telling you, nothing. We had one fish up in my drop shot area up above Uncle Joe's on the way to Moorhaven, and we drop shot that area. We had 2 bites on drop shots, and we didn't hook up, and we switched over to crankbaits. Just started fishing this is the rocky edge, bringing it off into deep water. Bam! Parker hit a really nice fish, probably 2.5 pounds. We didn't get it to the boat. It jumped off. About second jump, it came off. But having said that, guys, that rim ditch, we had some bait in some areas, but we just couldn't get a bite. And we hit a bunch of spots. We spent probably 3 hours hitting different spots and trying to fish that pattern that I had established the weekend before, and it just didn't happen. So when we got to Cluiston, we went up out of the Cluiston Canal and up into the Spoil Islands, and we fished along with a crankbait there. Nothing. We stopped at the second Spoil Island, which is kind of a notoriously good place to fish a shiner. That and the first Spoil Island. We pitched out with some shiners there in the last half hour or so of our trip, and bam, we caught one, bam, we missed one, and nothing. I think it's just one of those, the water's cold. We're right in, it was 50 degrees this morning, and I think probably the water was real dirty, and so that entire area, it just didn't go. So if I had advice, if I were going to give you advice on what to do right now on Okeechobee, I think I still like the water above Uncle Joe's. That's still we had some good visibility. We never really fished artificials up there because we went up there with a plan to fish shiners. But if I had my druthers and I had, I think we'd have probably stayed up there if I'd have made a better decision as a captain. We'd have probably stayed up in that area. Now I'm talking about 200, 300 yards above Uncle Joe's cut in the lake. You're going to have a stretch of grass that kind of sticks out about, after you get about 400 or 500 yards, almost a half mile. That area from there in, it has fish in it, and that's where we caught that 7. And I think that the water there still looked pretty good. I'd probably pick up a flipping stick and still fish those areas. But that's all I got for you. The only other thing I can tell you is what's not working. We couldn't get a bite on a crankbait through the rim ditch areas, and that was something I thought would probably work today. So it didn't. Captain Dave Schneider, It's a Guide's Life. Guys, listen, tomorrow's Christmas Eve. I'm headed up to Michigan, hopefully in the next day or so. I'm not going to be fishing on the lake until probably January 7th, 8th, 5th, 6th, something like that. So that's just kind of the way things are going to go. But I think with the cooler water, I think we have a chance we had a full moon. We have a chance for fish to kind of get in here and get settled. And we've been waiting for the water to get colder. The problem is the water's low. And man, you got to be careful. I dinged my lower unit tonight in the basin of Angler's Basin there. The water's it's low, and you have to be careful. Where we fished, it took me 15 minutes up and above Uncle Joe's. It took me 15 minutes, almost a good 15 minutes of trolling motor time to get out where we could get up on step and get out of there. Guys, be careful with your equipment. Plan on trolling motoring in. If you drive in, get your motor up and get it disengaged before you sit down, because you're going to hit. And when you get back in those areas, you're going to troll a motor out of them. Captain Dave Schneider, It's a Guide's Life. Merry Christmas. If you guys liked the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit the share. You know the drill. And I will see you guys soon. Merry Christmas. Thanks.